In the complex tapestry of Westerosi society, figures of renown often fit established moulds. Lords are expected to be cunning, ladies graceful, and knights chivalrous in a conventional sense. Yet, amidst these expectations, Brienne of Tarth emerges as a stark and compelling anomaly. She is a woman who defies nearly every societal expectation placed upon her gender and station. Her path is not one of ease or acceptance. Instead, it is a testament to an unwavering, almost naive adherence to the highest ideals of knighthood. These ideals are ones that many true knights only pay lip service to. Brienne, however, lives them with a fierce and often painful sincerity. Her uniqueness is not simply a matter of her chosen profession. It is woven into the very fabric of her being. She navigates a world that frequently misunderstands and mocks her. Despite this, she clings to a profound sense of honor and duty. This dedication sets her apart from the cynical power players and disillusioned warriors who populate the Seven Kingdoms. Brienne's journey is one of constant struggle. Her story challenges the very definition of what it means to be a knight in a land as brutal and unforgiving as Westeros. Brienne of Tarth was born in the year 280 AC at Evenfall Hall. This ancient castle is the seat of House Tarth on the picturesque island of Tarth. Known as the Sapphire Isle for its stunning blue waters, Tarth lies in the Stormlands. Brienne is the only living child and heir of Lord Selwyn Tarth. Her lineage is noble, yet her early life was marked by loss and a sense of not belonging. Her mother passed away when Brienne was very young. She also lost 3 siblings, an older brother, Galladon, who drowned at age 8 when Brienne was merely 4, and 2 younger sisters who died in infancy. These tragedies left her as the sole successor to her father's titles and lands. Growing up, Brienne did not conform to the expectations for a young lady of her station. While tutored by Septa Roel in the feminine arts, her true inclinations lay elsewhere. Recognizing her spirit, Lord Selwyn allowed her to receive martial training. This instruction came from Sir Goodwin, Evenfall Hall's Master-at-Arms. This decision was unusual for the time, but proved formative for Brienne. It set her on a path that would define her life. Her Stormlander heritage, known for its martial traditions and sometimes stubborn pride, undoubtedly played a role in shaping her determined character. She was often described as headstrong and judgmental, yet also undeniably honest and straightforward. Brienne of Tarth's physical appearance is a significant aspect of her character and the source of much of her hardship. By Westerosi standards of beauty, she was considered markedly unfeminine and unattractive. This societal judgment followed her throughout her life, shaping many of her interactions and experiences. She is exceptionally tall, with author George R.R. Martin stating she is well over 6 feet tall. This height, combined with a muscular, broad-shouldered and flat-chested physique, set her apart from other women. She often appeared ungainly in conventional feminine attire, further emphasizing her deviation from the accepted norms of ladylike grace. Her facial features were equally unconventional and often described harshly. She possessed broad, coarse features, a face generously covered in freckles, and prominent, somewhat crooked teeth. Her mouth was wide, and her lips often appeared swollen. Adding to this, her nose had been broken more than once, likely during her martial training or later conflicts. Her hair, long and shoulder-length, was a brittle straw-coloured hue. These attributes combined to create an image that many in Westeros found easy to ridicule. Brienne of Tarth's dedication to the martial arts transformed her into a skilled and formidable warrior. Her natural strength, honed through rigorous training from a young age under Sir Goodwin, was exceptional. She demonstrated proficiency with several weapons, most notably the longsword. Her style was not always elegant, but it was powerful and effective. She was also capable with a blunt morning star, a weapon she used to great effect in melees and could wield an axe when necessary. This versatility made her a dangerous opponent on the battlefield. Respected by those who witnessed her combat abilities, even if they privately mocked her appearance or gender. In keeping with her martial pursuits, Brienne eschewed traditional ladies' attire in favor of practical protective gear. She typically wore men's armor, a suit of brilliant deep blue cobalt steel plate, and mail. This armor not only offered superior protection but also served as a visual statement of her identity as a warrior. Her black destrier, a powerful warhorse, was often barded with the heraldry of House Tarth, a radiant sun and a crescent moon quartered on a field of rose and azure. This imagery connected her to her noble lineage, even as she defied conventional expectations for a woman of her standing. A pivotal moment in her martial career involved the acquisition of a legendary weapon. Sir Jaime Lannister, in a gesture of complex respect and to fulfill an oath, entrusted her with a Valyrian steel sword. This sword, named Oathkeeper, was one of two forged from ice, the ancestral greatsword of House Stark. Valyrian steel blades are exceedingly rare and renowned for their sharpness and strength. Oathkeeper, with its distinctive lion-headed pommel reflecting Lannister gold, became her primary weapon. Brienne's entry into the wider political and military conflicts of Westeros began with her devotion to Renly Baratheon. When Renly declared himself king during the War of the Five Kings, Brienne eagerly joined his cause. She had fallen deeply in love with him, not for romantic reciprocation, but because he had shown her kindness and respect, rare commodities in her life. At the tourney at Bitterbridge, she entered the melee, a chaotic free-for-all battle. Against many seasoned knights, Brienne emerged victorious, even unhorsing the famed Sir Loras Tyrell, the Knight of Flowers. As her champion's prize, she asked for nothing more than a place in Renly's Rainbow Guard. He granted her wish, and she became Brienne the Blue, a loyal protector. Her service to Renly, however, was tragically short-lived. She was present in his command tent at Storm's End when he was assassinated by a shadow creature, an entity later revealed to be summoned by Melisandre on behalf of Stannis Baratheon. Brienne was one of the few witnesses to this unnatural event. In the immediate aftermath, with Renly dead in her arms, she was accused of his murder by Sir Aemon Kai and others of Renly's guard who entered the tent. The situation was dire, and her life was in peril. Only the timely intervention of Catelyn Stark, who was also present as an envoy, saved her. Catelyn Stark, recognizing Brienne's innocence and despair, convinced Sir Robar Royce of the truth, allowing Brienne to escape the chaos with Catelyn's party. Devastated by Renly's death and falsely accused, Brienne initially planned to seek vengeance against Stannis Baratheon, whom she correctly suspected of being behind the assassination. However, her path took a different turn. The journey with Jaime Lannister was arduous and transformative for Brienne. Initially, their relationship was one of mutual animosity and distrust. However, as they faced shared dangers, a grudging respect began to form. During their captivity, Jaime suffered a grievous injury when one of the mummers chopped off his sword hand. Later, when some of the brave companions intended to rape Brienne, Jaime intervened. While sharing a bath, Jaime confided in Brienne the true reasons behind his killing of King Aerys. Brienne of Tarth's journey is defined by her relationships, marked by loyalty, conflict, and shifting alliances. Her devotion to Renly Baratheon was pure and idealistic. His assassination left a scar, fueling her desire for vengeance. Brienne's loyalty to Catelyn Stark gave her new purpose. Her bond with Jaime Lannister evolved from animosity to respect. Jaime entrusted her with Oathkeeper and finding Sansa. Brienne's unwavering commitment to an idealized code of knighthood finds a fascinating echo in her ancestry. George R.R. Martin confirmed that Brienne is a descendant of Sir Duncan the Tall, a famed hedge knight and Lord Commander of the King's Guard. This lineage provides a deeper context for her character and adherence to chivalric virtues. Despite her noble lineage, Brienne faced societal mockery and prejudice due to her appearance and gender. Yet those who witnessed her skill and loyalty often developed respect for her. Even Jaime Lannister acknowledged her incredible strength and loyalty, noting she was more of a knight than many men. Brienne of Tarth's compelling story found a new audience through the HBO adaptation. Gwendoline Christie's portrayal was widely acclaimed. She embodied Brienne's physical presence and vulnerability. The core essence of Brienne's character remained central. Her key relationships and defining moments were highlighted. Her interactions with Renly, Catelyn, Jaime and Podrick were significant. Her dedication to her oaths resonated with audiences. The series depicted her combat prowess and journey. Christie's portrayal made Brienne a fan favorite. Brienne challenges traditional gender roles. She subverts the trope of the damsel in distress. Brienne is a warrior defined by skill and resilience. She embodies knighthood ideals more faithfully than many knights. Her journey shows true honor and valor are not determined by gender.